Hello everybody, here's Christian Lamitschka for Country Music News International, and we have here a new upcoming star for you, and her name is
Bailey Callahan.
Bailey. It's probably the first time for you here on Country Music News International, and we like to know more about you.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. I'm originally from Florida, but I've been in Nashville for about 2 years. I'm about to turn 20. We have a new single coming out next week, February 28th, called Roll. And we're just rolling into 2020 kicking butt.
Wow. You're coming from the Sunshine State.
I am, and I clearly dress like it too. I'm in a crop top and...
Folks, let me check, first of all.
I'm in
Wow.
a crop top and a skirt right now, and it's like 40 degrees outside.
So how does the weather works then with when you expect to see always sunshine?
I try and bring the warmth with me. So you never know.
By the way, tell us a little bit more about the new song.
The new song is called Roll. So for a really long time I've been trying to accomplish the sound of like the girl version of Eric Church. And so for me, my upbringings are like Taylor Swift and the Dixie Chicks. So that's a little different than like the Eric Church aspect of music. And so I've been really trying to like master that kind of sound for the past couple years, and I ended up writing a song, Roll, in December, and that was it. Like I knew that was the sound I'd been looking for forever, and so by golly, it's the next single, so I'm pumped.
In which age you're starting singing?
Well, when did I start singing? I've been doing this professionally since I was 11.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like an old person. I've been doing it for 9 years. Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
20.
I had my first real gig, like paid gig, when I was 11. But I've been playing guitar since I was 8, so like really my whole life.
Folks, give her 5 years more and she's starting writing her memories.
Literally.
Goodness, so long time in the music business.
A long time.
So you didn't miss anything in your childhood?
The one thing, I want to start off by like saying I'm so fortunate and so lucky to like have always known what I wanted to do in life. But I think the hardest thing as far as like missing out on stuff would be the high school aspect. I was virtual schooled in high school, so I didn't really have the social experience of, what that like big part of your life has to offer. And I'm also like, I'm pretty athletic, so I used to play lacrosse and like basketball, and I was like a quarterback for football at one point, and I didn't get to do any of that, the athletic stuff in high school, nor did I get to do like plays or anything like that, like the musical stuff. So overall, if I could go back, I wish that I had a high school experience, but if I did do that, then I would not be where I am in my career. So
That's true.
Yeah.
So who came up first with the idea to be that you go to the music business, yourself or your parents?
So my grandma made a bet with me, or with any grandchild really, but the first grandchild to learn how to play a musical instrument would get $50. So at the time I was like 8, Guitar Hero was huge, which is like that video game. And so I was like, well, I might as well, like take this up and play guitar. And so I fell in love with Taylor Swift around that same time. And from there, I just started writing songs, and the love and passion for music kind of took off. I mean, it did take off, not kind of.
What's your favorite song you ever written?
Ooh, I love Roll, and I'm not just saying that. I love Roll, but I think To Play Out, that like has so much meaning to me, was a song I released last year called Homemade, because when I moved to Nashville, it was everything I'd ever wanted, but I was also so conflicted because I missed my family and I missed home and I missed Florida. So I wrote a song about like the appreciation of where I come from. And so Homemade is always so fun to play. It's the last song of the night, we always do, and I just feel so connected to like my audience and my fans, because that was not only the first song that I really released since being a little bit older now, but it just has so much meaning to me because it's a song I wrote about my hometown.
How many times during the year you have time for your friends and family?
Very little. I try, like, I've definitely been trying to be better with time management for sure. But even like after this, like I drive to Arkansas tomorrow. I have a show tomorrow, and then I drive to Arkansas for tour dates this weekend. And then we're, who knows where next weekend, and vice versa. Like, I say I'm from Nashville, but I don't really have a home because I'm always on the road, which is, and I love it. But as far as my friends and family goes, I think people know that like the best way to see me is at a show, because I'll talk to you and I'll say hi, but I think I always feel guilty because I'm not spending like quality time with my friends and family. But I'd say I try and make as much time as I can.
Is there a plan B, maybe when your music career comes to a point where you say, I like to do something different?
Well, I've realized I got to tour to Napa Valley last year, and I realized that I want to retire and become a wino. But that's like a different level, I guess you could say. I hope that the music thing works out, because I really don't want to do anything else. I've realized that doing this so early on in my life, I don't want to work for anybody other than myself. So I'd probably do some kind of create like a company that really did like publicity, or like did it all, like artist consulting maybe. But I also want to like be an astronaut. I know that sounds so random, but like I'm obsessed and like with space, and it's just so mind-blowing to me. So to be an astronaut would be really cool. So NASA, if you need a country singer to come to space.
So folks, I don't know how to describe her. I don't have enough words for her, but the best way is if you find out at her website, which is
BaileyCallahan.com.
You inform us, please, and let us know what your opinion is, and we will publish your opinion here on Country Music News International, and we keep you posted what's her next step and which next crazy ideas she have to make you happy. Have a good one here from Nashville, Tennessee.